Is there any sport that Mario can't play? Mario steeplechase, perhaps. No, he's probably good at that too. He's also good at golf. It's Mario Golf for the Nintendo Game Boy Color, a 1999 release. And this is an absolutely fabulous golf game on the go. That's a lot of fun. Mario Golf was also released for the Nintendo 64, and I believe there's some way you can even import your Game Boy Color characters, because you earn experience as you play through the game. It's like part RPG, part golfing game, but actually mostly golfing game. This is my character, the Game Boy Color version of the almighty Lord Carnage, golfing master of the universe, who you may remember from the Tiger Woods golfing reviews. But nobody gets impaled by a flag in this game because it's a much happier game, and the emphasis is on fun, not realism. Unless your reality looks like this, in which case, how do we visit? Because that would be fun. I found this game for a whopping $5, which is quite a bargain because you get 5 full golf courses, several Mario characters like Mario, Luigi, and Wario. You can create your own character, and there's also these club champions you can play or play as. Surprisingly, Mario Golf is also a lot harder than it looks, especially if you're playing with your own character and just starting out. In order to win tournaments, you will have to learn golf courses and find the best approaches, figure out which clubs to use, and also play a good game. Just because it's kind of cartoony doesn't mean it's simple. It's not. Mario Golf is the real deal. It's also got some pretty kick-ass music, and most importantly, it plays really well on the Game Boy Color or the Game Boy Advance. I'm playing it here using the Game Boy Player for the GameCube. But if you're going to step it up to a big screen, I would recommend going with Mario Golf on the Nintendo 64, which is available on the Virtual Console. It's also far more advanced and 3D-ish, but the simplicity works for this game, especially on the small screen. When you get a birdie, your little guy does a rad-tastic dance. I love it. Here's a look at the game on the Game Boy Advance SP, which is bright, colorful, and just a joy to play. This is a really fun game. And if your friends ever force you to go out real golfing, you can ignore them and enjoy the fresh air underneath the shade of the golf cart while also drinking beer and playing Mario Golf on your Game Boy Color. I should point out that the intro sequence is a bit presumptuous. Not everyone who plays golf falls in love with it. I've played golf and consider it an enormous waste of time. It's only a sport for those who hate their jobs or want to escape their wives. Real men play Robotron 2084 or go to the bar with their friends and talk about Star Wars. For what it's worth, the last time I went real golfing with some friends, it basically degenerated into that scene from Navy SEALs. Well, that was a lot of fun, but there really wasn't much golfing going on. You're far less likely to drown or get arrested in this version of the game. For those looking for another excellent golfing game, may I recommend Ninja Golf on the Atari 7800. But back to this one. You can play through a little top-down RPG-styled version of the game where you challenge the different course masters and earn experience, or you can just select any of the characters and play the courses as you wish. For a little handheld game that I picked up for $5, it's packed with things to do and some great golf courses. Like traveling without having to go anywhere. It's hard to have a bad time playing this game with such happy music. Even when I end up in the water, it's like I'm drowning in audible funny mushrooms. If you're still enjoying games on your Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance SP, this is the golfing game that you want. It's a lot of fun, affordable, and extremely well made. It's Mario Golf.